Hello, friends of the Constitution. Bongo Bud here with my video log Tuesday. Oh, nope, I'm on Wednesday, March 9th, 2023. I'm just going to quickly get into reading what I'm going to say at the legislators' meetings tomorrow, just for a time-wise. 15 seconds in, we're starting. Good afternoon, everyone. I am Bud Connor. I moved to Oswego in May of 2009. I retired from the corporate life in December of 2019. Now that I am retired, I have time to explore my hobbies, both old and new. I wanted to get back into skydiving and base jumping, but my spouse shot that one down pretty quickly. So I picked up a new hobby called rock stacking or stone balancing. One of my favorite places to do that was Flat Rock. And what I say was because the improvements there have made it very difficult to get down to the water's edge, which is kind of weird. Okay, and now an old hobby of mine is stand-up comedy. Unfortunately, Oswego is not a very vibrant, doesn't have a very vibrant stand-up comedy scene. However, I did find a venue where I can get 5 minutes of open mic time with a captive audience. But I'm not here to waste your time. However, in the spirit of the late great George Carlin, it's a big club, and you ain't in it, and we ain't in it. Okay. Now, what kind of country do we live in? Certainly not a monarchy. We got rid of the crown back in 1776, didn't we? Well, let me ask a bar member that. The British Accreditation Registry. Yeah. Well, some say we live in a constitutional republic, which out of the choices, it is my favorite and makes the most sense because, we got a constitution and all. I figure that's probably why they call it a constitutional republic, because we got a constitution. And the what's good about the constitutional republic is every man and woman are born with rights that the government can't take away. Now, that's kind of appealing there, and we allow the government to govern us only because we say so. So we are the bottom line. We make the laws, we do everything. That's a constitutional republic. I like that one. Now, okay, good. Others say others say our democracy is in trouble. But a democracy is majority rules, and if you aren't in the majority, then it's tough toenails. But realistically, most people think the country is just going to hell in a handbasket, and no matter what you call the government. I'm here to inform you that handbasket has arrived at its destination a long time ago. Now, the events of 2020 have inspired me to do a little research into the Constitution and the Bill of Rights. The Founding Fathers did the best they could to protect us from future tyrannical governments. But sadly, we have dropped the ball when it comes to protecting ourselves. I'm early in my research, but I have already come to a disturbing conclusion that we have already devolved into full-blown fascism. Now, hear me out on this one. Okay. Yep, I'm going to go over here. A YouTube channel inspired me to get to know my local government, from the mayor to the dog catcher, everybody. And so I started by, just for fun, I typed Oswego into the Dun & Bradstreet website, which lists corporations, and don't you know, it came up. Oswego is a corporation. And if Oswego is a corporation, and I have to listen, if Oswego is a corporation and I have to answer to a corporation, then that's the definition of fascism. Another question I have was I was looking onto a website called openpayroll.com. That's a website that lists all public employees' salaries and whatnot, and a little bit of information about them to make it easier for the average American to see transparency in our government. However, Oswego is the only one that's not listed on that. I don't know if it's the only New York site, but it's not listed on that website, which is kind of weird. And I would like to talk to my local councilor about that, how to get that information. So that's pretty funny. Now, like I said, I'd like to know why that is. Now, I'm getting short on my time because it is 5 minutes, and I will respect that time limit. So I want to leave you with a little prayer that we have here. It's because I am also, one of my hobbies is I'm a holistic minister, And may the loving light and grace of God shine through our hearts and show us the truth of our magnificence. May we all be blessed. Nice. Now that one came right in at 5 minutes. Cool. That's a good thing. Yeah, that's good. I'm going to reread it. I'm going to rewrite it. I got some running around to do this afternoon, so I'll see what happens. When we come back tonight, I'll probably do a rewrite on it just so I get a better copy to read from, because there I just went back and forth between this version, yesterday's version, and today's version. But yeah, I might put something out before the court tomorrow, probably after, because that's the time frame, because it is the 420 report. And I'll probably see you then. Wish me luck, guys. Peace out.